All right.
Hey
Yeah.
everyone, welcome back to the Nothing Podcast. I'm here with your hosts, Ellie,
I'm the host.
Jocelyn, and Stag. Hosts.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Um,
Host.
so we have a new
What?
batch
I'm
of
not a
questions
host.
today. Um, let's get started. Question number one: How can high schoolers balance connection through online and real life communications? I mean, we are literally that example right now in real time.
That's
Most of you
true.
I've known and seen in
That's true.
person. Unfortunately, not you, L. I don't think I've seen you
Oh,
in person. Even with that fact,
no.
we talk so so frequently. Literally, like most of my friends have seen you in person, so it's kind of like everyone's in this friendship web, in this
By proxy, yeah.
mutual spider web. And I would say we chat in like almost like 7 times a week.
Yeah.
Actually, just each day a week on Discord. Which
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
saying it that out loud seems like super excessive, but
it is
I mean, thing
true.
is, it's like easier to schedule arrangements online than just in person.
That is true.
For example, I don't know if you know this, but me, Akash, Evan, and Alan usually schedule bikings at the nearest park, and
Oh, yeah.
we're there for like 2 to 3
Oh,
hours, and then we hang out. But man, it is a
that's
pain to
cool.
set
That's so
up.
cool.
It is cool,
I
but
would imagine.
usually people are late. Last time I was late by an hour because I went to the wrong park by
Oh.
accident. But it was still a
See, yeah,
blast.
and it's like a less time as well that you can spend with them because
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess especially when you're younger, it's like
It's just
you
the
kind of
accessibility of it all.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And the amount of things you can do as well.
true. I
There's
mean,
quite a lot
you
of
can't
them.
go biking online, technically.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if
Hmm.
you But this also goes back to like my former point. Like I feel like given how easy it is, that level of connection when you do go out with somebody like in person is like I don't know. Feels like you at least me, I like remember those moments more than the
Hmm.
times I get online and talk with people.
I agree. I think usually the in-person ones are just more memorable. Like going back to what you were saying about like first impressions. You can get it first. I mean, you will get.
Well,
Oh, oops. But it's a lot more potent in person.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would say that especially with you, Il, I really just did not process who you were as a person, even though we had been like on Discord playing like games and such like for months at that point. I didn't really have like an impression of who you were until we actually went out and like saw each other, met up and talked.
Yeah.
It's like I actually like started to form a like idea of like who you were as a person and like just first impressions, you know?
Yeah, I get it. I
And that
agree.
yeah, I feel like you can know someone online for so long and still kind of have no idea who they are.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just meeting them in person is so much more influential.
Hmm.
I don't mean to be preachy about that. I feel like I'm just like stubbing that
Well,
viewpoint here, but
it's better to be preachy than to not speak then
Not
forever hold your
say anything.
peace, or
Yeah.
whatever the quote is. Speak now or forever
sure.
hold your peace.
Yeah. That's just how I feel.
Oh yeah, we have another question.
Yay!
Almost forgot. How are being alone and feeling lonely different? L, this is the question that you predicted.
This is the
Okay,
question.
Um,
I do, before
I
anyone,
cause
sorry, before any
no,
of
here you
you
go.
answer, I will give background information. So in class, I vaguely remember answering this, yet I didn't quite know what to write down, so I can still provide a little bit of insight. So, being alone is a choice of being isolated. Feeling lonely is a side effect of not fitting in with a group. One makes you still surrounded by people, but like still struggling with
I
not
can say
belonging,
that.
while the other one is just content with not belonging.
I think. I mean, I think that could be a way to look at it. I don't think it's always not fitting in for both of them. I think being alone is also just a choice. It's usually, I mean, you can fit in, have friends, but still be alone just when you're not around anyone.
Oh my god.
And it can be like very calming and nice. But being lonely is the isolating feeling of having no one.
That is so true.
That is, yeah, very insightful.
Yeah. I guess it is situationally dependent, but that's kind of like not. I don't want. I'm not trying to talk on you. This is kind of like the weak way out of answering the question.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it is.
It's like being alone versus being lonely.
Being alone
That
and
is the question.
feeling lonely.
Yeah, I mean, being alone is sort of like, I guess it's more of a physical state, I guess, if you can call it like that. Like,
Hmm.
it's more like the surroundings around you, like when, because if you're alone, that means like you like are by yourself, obviously, like obviously. But I think
Yeah.
loneliness,
Wait, is it that
yeah,
easy? Can you be if you can be surrounded by people and still feel lonely, can you be surrounded by no one and still feel in a community?
I think so. I think
yeah,
knowing that you have people there, even if they're not immediately there, just knowing that they exist, then I think that's feeling in the community while being alone.
Hmm.
yeah. I think because being lonely, you can be surrounded by people and feel lonely. But being like alone is sort of like,
I guess there's two definitions of being alone.
yeah,
Hmm.
Is that the main takeaway?
I would think so.
Okay.
I think being lonely is more like a mental thing,
Well,
feeling like you have no connection.
I think we reached quota on time. So
Quota!
now it's time for the outro.
Lethal Company.
It's so true.
All right. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks for listening to my podcast. Make sure to like
Make
and
sure to like and
subscribe. Hit that
subscribe.
bell icon if you want to hear more from the Nothing Podcast. And don't forget to see us next time. Thank you.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Make sure to
I
like
already
and
said
subscribe.
that.
Did they like and subscribe?
Did you like and subscribe?
Yeah, I
Garten
don't
a
think they
band
did.
band. We'll be at your
Teacher,
house.
like.